So to follow on from the last video about editing pages, this one is a little separate bit to talk about what in WordPress is called adding posts. So we've adapted this adding posts functionality to hold the information from the Plantation Garden archive. And what I'd like to show you is how you can import an image or a piece of information from the old archive website into the new WordPress system that we've got set up now, and I'll take you through that step by step. So our new archive looks like this. There's a menu of the different groups of images down this side, and because they're not all here yet, we have a link to the old archive in the old website format. And because I'm only on a little screen, I'm going to open this in a new tab. See, that's popped up here. I'll be flicking between these two in order to copy the text and images out of the old archive and into the new format. So this is my old website tab, and this is the new one. I'll just make this all a bit bigger so we've got even more room. Right, so step by step. So we'd got up to the 1980s, restoration begins, and I've done the first two images from this section. So I'll find the equivalent bit over on the old website. That's 1, 2, third image is the next one that I haven't done. I'm going to select this text and then push Control C or Command C, or right click on it and do copy to get it into my clipboard. And then I want to add a new post. There's a menu up here of new things that you can add. Generally we're not going to be adding new pages or anything to this site, but in this instance we're adding new posts to put new bits into the archive. So click New and then Post. And I paste in my text from the old site by right-clicking here, or I can do Control or Command V, Command if you're on a Mac. And additionally, I'll do copy-paste to take this this sort of identifier that each of the images have and paste that into the title area. Then I'll go back, and what I need to get is the address of this image. So I right click and click copy image address, and what that actually gives me is a piece of text that looks like this, which is the address of that image on the internet that's on our server. And if we loaded it on its own, it would just look like this. So I'm going to take this text, this link text, and use it to put the image into my new post that will be in the new archive format. So I click Add Media, then Insert from URL. A URL is the same as the image link text that we have here, and it's picked up that, so we know it's working fine. Then I click Insert into Post, and the last thing to do is check the box for the appropriate category, and in this case that is 1980s restoration begins. There's also an option at this point to add a category if we haven't got the right one in place yet, by clicking Add New Category, then inserting the text, and then clicking this button. But we don't need to add any more at the moment. We've got them all ready to go already. So all that remains is to click the Publish button, and I'll just go back to check that our new piece of information has appeared in the right place. So we've now in 1980s got 1, 2, 3 images, including the one that we just added. It seems like it never hurts to repeat quite, mundane things like that, so I'll just go through the process with another one. We'll take the 4th image from 1980s. I'm going to copy this text, copy, make a new post, paste in the text content here, and duplicate this title, this identifier, into the title field. Then I want to grab my image link address. It's also called a URL, Unique Resource Locator, I believe that stands for. So we right click and do copy image address. Then going back to our WordPress tab, I'm going to make a new line here and then click Add Media, insert from URL, and paste in our image link text or URL that we've got. Click Insert into Post. And the final step is to make sure we've put it in the right category, that's 1980s, and then click Publish. And again, I'll go back to the front of the website that shows the 1980s category, and you can see we've got our 4th or 5th, 1, 2, 3, our 4th image has popped up in the 1980s section of the archive. Hope that's clear enough. I'm sorry it's a little bit more complicated than some of the rest of the editing on the site, but I'm sure you can pick it up if you maybe need to watch this video through a few times. Good luck. There are a fair number more to go. I think we've got about the first 60 or so of about 500 images imported, so there's a bit of work to do, but it's not unfeasible. Yeah. Bon voyage. Bye for now. Thank you for watching.